Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm doing a love reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message. Let's get started. I have pre-shuffled the decks. And on the bottom of this deck is travel. You may be traveling soon. Something to do with travel. Their bags are all packed and ready to go. Could be traveling for business. So let's see what we get. What are the energies for Sagittarius? That could involve some travel. Oh, we got Boss Daddy showing up. Okay. Somebody is giving off the big D energy. And we have jackpot. So maybe you're hitting the jackpot on something. Unexpected money coming in. Oh, okay. But you have same shit, different day. So it's like things change, but they don't, kind of thing. Bottom of the deck is love on the brain. So right away I'm getting, maybe you thought that this boss daddy, male, female, is someone that is in charge of their situation, their finances, a business, you know, the big D energy. And I'm thinking maybe you thought this person, you'd hit the jackpot, but it's not really anything different from anything else that you've maybe experienced. Okay. There's a nostalgic energy here with this love on the brain. Okay. Let's get some tarot on Boss Daddy. Ending cycles. Love on the brain. Travel. What you got going, Sag? We have Four of Pentacles. That is an energy of holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let something go. You have love on the brain, and that's talking about dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and nostalgic. So you could be holding on something from your past, or someone from your past. Knight of Pentacles. That's doing something right, you know, taking time, putting in some effort into something, being meticulous in your moves and your thoughts, how you do things. And we have the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate connection. This could be someone from your past that you had some sort of a connection with. I think this situation, I don't think it was exciting enough for you. And you may have been doing some extracurricular type things. But I think it might have moved too slowly for you. Might not have been enough excitement. There's absolutely no wands out here. There's the King of Swords. That is a leader. It could be someone in the military or police officer, someone with some sort of authority over something. And this is coming under boss daddy energy. And then the Four of Cups, which is an offer that was not accepted. Or maybe someone from the past is still trying to hold on to you. And maybe you were moving too slowly because possibly you were doing other things. And a firm decision was made to not accept any more offers here. Knight of Swords, that's a very decisive type energy. It's a forward moving energy, and it's very decisive on the direction. We have Three of Cups. So this is kind of giving me, there was something that you did not want to let go of. Third party type situation that you may have like shuffled in and out, maybe between a relationship and this. This Knight of Pentacles energy it's a very slow moving energy. I mean, it's steady progress, but it's very, very slow. So I'm thinking maybe there was some work being done on this energy that you did not want to let go of. This person that you're fantasizing about, you don't want to let. I think you probably feel that this is a soulmate connection for you. But I feel like things are moving slowly and prompted you to probably step out and do other things. The King of Swords is a thinking man, someone who values his thought process, that, you know, lives by the brain matter and not so much from the heart. It's always head above heart. And I'm feeling like you made a decision to not accept an offer. What offer? What offer? What offer? What's going on here? Give me a little bit more here. Justice in reverse. Page of Pentacles, that's an opportunity. And we have the Four of Cups again. So it's almost like it was a definite decision to not accept a cup, an offer from someone. And for me, Justice in the reverse, that's kind of given me, this is a missed opportunity. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Cups as well. And that's saying no to an opportunity. So possibly someone that was holding on to you but moving too slowly, you decided to, that is a soulmate, you decided to step out on. And I'm getting now that you made a decision to not accept any offers. But also, these cards are telling me that this was a missed opportunity, possibly in favor of a third-party situation. Okay, so we have Death and Three of Swords. Three of Swords is heartbreak. Ten of Swords is a painful ending. So whatever this was, it ended. It's done. The decision was made. The heartbreak was going to ensue. No justice will be brought to this situation. Third-party situation it is. And Three of Wands, moving towards those waters, smoother waters. Okay. So I feel better about that. Did I go in the bottom? We have the Three of Cups. We have moving into smoother waters. We have the Devil energy, taking a leap of faith, but ultimately back in your head about with the worry, trying to find clarity as to what's going to make you happy. I think you run into situations where you believe you've hit the jackpot. You got that elusive unicorn thing, or you know, whatever it is that you're searching after. I feel like you still haven't found what truly makes you happy, but you are working from a devil energy when you're taking these leaps of faith. And it seems like whenever you do, you end up back in your head with the worry. the restless nights, and you start trying to plant new seeds someplace, working, you may be working your business, working on yourself. But it's like there's an attractive energy and there's a cheating energy, and then there's the need to heal, and then going within for further healing, and then coming back out with another offer someplace and looking for a second chance. Let's see what the jackpot energy is. What is Sagittarius's jackpot? The Fool, taking a leap of faith. And that's what you need to do. If you're like in Vegas or something, gambling, you take a leap of faith. When you put your money up there and say, yeah, I'm going to put it all on whatever, hoping for the jackpot. So it appears that you have love on the brain. You want love. You fantasize about it. But with that devil energy, so now we have the Empress as divine feminine. I'd say that would be the jackpot, to get an Empress, to be the Empress. Maybe you're the Empress, getting in your divine energy, ending old cycles, closing old cycles. King of Pentacles, it's a very grounded, stable energy. That's someone like Boss Daddy. But I don't think they flow in the big D energy type of thing. They're not like, they're just very chill. They know their bills are paid. Everything that they need is right there in that room with them, and their dog, with the fireplace. Everything is as it should be. There's nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. Nice, strong, stable energy. With the Magician. So I think you're looking for that jackpot. You're looking for that Empress. 9 of Wands. You're still holding the fort. Page of Swords. You are learning lessons. I think you're learning some lessons on manifestation. I think you may be doing better. Because I think you're ending old cycles of, the kind of flighty. We didn't get your card. We didn't get the Knight of Wands, but doing the dance with everything around. I think you're moving away from that, trying to manifest better for yourself, something more stable. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. That's someone coming back from the past. That's like love on the brain here with the nostalgic. Underneath, I just saw child services and no facts. So, interesting. So back to the jackpot. There's something from your past, someone from your past. This might be this King of Pentacles energy, or it could be this Empress energy. Both are stable, both are bountiful, both of them have are very grounded in their energy. So male, female, whichever you are manifesting better for yourself. You're closing old cycles. And you're standing your ground, and you're learning these new lessons. You're taking them on. You're gaining your balance because you're working on yourself. You're working past that 2 of Swords, the stalemate, and being in your head. You're moving past that. 5 of Pentacles. You're coming out of a lot of crap. We've got 2 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. That's being at a kind of stagnant, being at a stalemate, in your mind, worrying constantly. And 5 of Pentacles is feeling alone. And you want to move into smoother waters. You want something better for yourself. So you are manifesting better for yourself. You're learning some things. I don't know if you're taking classes or I don't see anything saying you're on a spiritual journey, but you're manifesting. So there's something you're doing, some kind of praying or whatever. You're finding your groundedness. And there's a Nine of Pentacles. You are in that independent energy, that kind of king of Pentacles. That independent, making investments, putting old ways to death, and transforming things, putting burdens down. Okay. So now let's see, same shit, different day. What's going on there? What does that mean? Three of Swords. That's that heartbreak. So that's kind of like what I was saying before. I think I said it. You know, you go through different things thinking that you've hit the jackpot. But in reality, you realize it's the same stuff. Things haven't progressed. And I think that's where you were here. But I think things are, you're starting to manifest in this area. Things are going to start looking better for you. You're going to come up somehow, mentally, physically, emotionally. Somehow you are having a come up. And it's almost like you're preparing for something to come back from the past for you. Something balanced. Okay, so let's see. We've got Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is the heartbreak. So did you find somebody and they still broke, so you still got your heart broken, or things didn't go your way, or let's see what we get. What do we get for the same shit, different day? Six of Wands, success, recognition. So maybe you're looking for some sort of recognition from someone, but it's not happening. It's like every other day. Queen of Cups. Maybe you're looking for some recognition from Queen of Cups. Someone that's loving, caring, but you're not finding it in your in the Three of Cups energy with the third-party situations. You always end up having to move away from that to another thing for whatever reason. Hangman, that's seeing things from a different perspective, looking at things with kind of like brand new eyes. King of Swords again. It's that intellect, that's that intellectual, that person, that thinking person. You know, we've got the heart over the head in this layout here, seeing things differently. Wheel of Fortune, that is something that's destined to occur. It's an opportunity, a destined opportunity at something. Page of Wands, that is that new spark, a brand new interest that you are, a brand new passion that you're now interested in. Maybe there's someone new that you may be interested in, and maybe you're wondering, is it same shit, different day? And we have Seven of Pentacles. That's like planting new seeds, like making new investments, reevaluating where you are, what you have. Or maybe reevaluating how you think about things, how you go about things. Maybe being a little more heart overhead, which is how it's laid out here. Maybe that's the new spark for you. Maybe that's something you're destined to do, to reevaluate how you look at things. Maybe you look at potential partners as all the same. It's going to turn out the same way anyway. Same thing, different day. Maybe that's how you're looking at this. But there's a need for you to flip that perspective and maybe put heart over head. And I think that is what your destiny is, to get that new perspective so that your will can begin to crank. If you keep doing the same things, you're going to get the same results. So if you're always like dallying and these third-party situations trying to find love or whatever, but you go in with the mindset that it's going to be the same thing, well then yeah, you're right. It's going to be the same thing. You're not looking at maybe the people that you're dealing with in a different light from what you're used to. Surely a lot of people will probably fall into the same type of category, but everybody doesn't. And it's up to you to have your heart open so you can see things. So, not just A plus B equals C. It's, when it comes to matters of the heart, it's a whole lot of variables floating around in that water. And, that's where you go to learn new things. Justice at the bottom of the deck with the Lovers, with the Emperor showing up to match the Empress. Where is she? To match the Empress. I think this is probably what is required coming out of that thought process. Two of Wands, picking a choice, picking a path. And we have the heartache, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So you can go for something that will break your heart again, or you could go for something more stable. But this is your aha moment with the Tower. This is Spirit letting you know this is how you will progress. This is how things will progress for you. Okay, so let's get some clarity, some more clarity on this. Give me some more information on this Boss Daddy. What is Boss Daddy looking for? Not to be regretful, that's for sure. It's like you make firm decisions not to accept offers from the people that it looks like you're holding on to. You're not going to make an offer, and you are, moving freely about the cabin. Okay, Four of Pentacles again, holding on. Not accepting an offer. And moving forward decisively. And what? Cheating. Either being left out in the cold or leaving people out in the cold. But I think you've gained some clarity now. For whatever reason, you've gained some clarity. I think it's the nostalgia keeps showing up. Somebody coming back from the past. Maybe you peeped that they're now free, or they got a divorce, or they're moving back in town or something like that. You're clear on the fact that you want to go towards something different. And not tell anybody. I got the Moon and the Eight of Wands. Moon is secrets, and Eight of Wands is conversation. And so is the Ace. Not speaking, deciding to not. Lord have mercy. Okay, but you're looking to gain the stability that you are going to gain. I tell you, I send people notices that I am recording, don't call, and they always call. Okay, so let's see what the jackpot energy is all about. Let's see jackpot. That's where the Empress is showing up, manifesting stability, learning some new things. There's the Queen of Swords showing her face. There's some good boundaries up. The Hermit in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So jackpot is a lucky thing to win. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright is luck. It's fate. In the reverse, I'm thinking it's just not so lucky. So this is a conversation. Someone thought long and hard about something, came out, and maybe things did not go in their favor. This could be someone. I'm starting to feel ghosting now. Like when someone came out of ghost mode, that they got a good talking to, or they had to face some kind of music and it didn't go favorably. The Chariot, Seven of Swords. I'm getting it went so badly. All somebody could do is think about was getting up out of there and ending it. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Queen of Pentacles, leap of faith. I'm thinking that this is a conversation that was held maybe by this person that you thought was the jackpot about being nurtured, wanting to go down that pathway, maybe a more nurturing relationship, more successful. Maybe you were ghosting this person and they got a hold of you, pulled you out of hermit. I'm kind of feeling like laid into you a little bit there. I think your decision, or the decision that was made, was to move forward. Yeah, you had to see things differently and heal it. It's like accepting what's right in front of you, what is being spoken to you, and, not just blowing it off. I think that's why it's always the same stuff, different day. It's probably because maybe there's something you're doing that is repetitive. Like with, it's kind of like having a situation, but not having a situation, not accepting it as a situation that is yours, that is, like I said, I get like the Knight of Wands energy, even though it's not showing up. So that may not be where you're acting from, but I don't think that you have a lot of confidence or faith in relationships right now. This whole thing makes you look at relationships differently. All right, let's see. Same shit, different day. What do we get there? Four of Wands, which is the firm foundation, the happy family life. Boom. The Tower. Aha moment about a family situation. Manifesting with the Magician. There's the Empress. There's the conflict. Seeds are being planted here. Head over heart decision. So I think a situation, a foundation was blown up in an effort to manifest an Empress. I think I said that over here. Ending a cycle to bring this Empress in. But it is full of conflict. It's like you may be waiting for that shiny new thing to arrive and you're confused as to why it's not here. What is the conflict? I think you may be having a hard time maybe undoing the original thing with the third party. You're having a hard time unraveling the other two that you're dealing with, trying to end those two situations and move away from them. So you can like start anew, start with something more grounded. And, you know, I'm thinking after all of this, it's probably a need to love on oneself. You need to love yourself more. Take yourself into smoother waters. You may need to even just take a break on relationships for a minute. You know, go find yourself. Plant some new seeds. Plant some new seeds. Come out of this conflict. You know, stagnation. Do something for you. Fulfill your own wishes. Don't break your own heart anymore. Get to work on yourself. And this is, again, this is a leader, but he has emotions. He's in mastery of his emotions. It's probably what you need to do. Become masterful, you know. Don't be so cerebral, you know, not so much in your head. Not slotting people in categories, saying you're this and you're that and you're the other without even getting to know them. And the things that you expect are the winners. They let you down too. So it's a way that maybe that you go about things, the way you look at things, that might need to be healed. Healed. Okay. So now let's see what needs to be surrendered, Sagittarius. Surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So yeah, there's some healing that you need to do. There's different ways to look at things. I think this is something that you need to kind of incorporate in your day-to-day. Instead of saying, oh, this person is XYZ because they ABC, why not look at why they do it, what their reasoning is, you know? Yeah. I guess I'm saying, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's see what Spirit says. What does Sagittarius need to surrender? It's like something wants to come out and it's just not, I can't pull it. But I think you faced someone and they got in your britches. Not in a good way. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Okay, so what else did we get for Sagittarius? Is that it? We have surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Yeah. And surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let stress go as you come back to your center. Surrender to spirit. Go someplace and pray. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. Get two more under here. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So maybe, you know, all the people that you've been running into, bumping into, they're not, you know, healed themselves. You've been running into toxic situations left and right, which is why you feel like same shit, different day. You know, ooh, this is the winning one, but then it turns out to not be. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, aha moments that come through to guide you. And surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. All right. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know. A difficult path is being revealed. You're on a learning path, so things are going to be new for you. Don't default to the old way of thinking. Just embrace the new and get a different perspective. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. There are people out here that can help you. Friends, what have you. What the Sagittarius's higher self want them to know. It says the time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. So I think these are lessons that you had to learn. You had to go through these cycles X amount of times before you start choosing better for yourself. I just feel like you have been like in a slump as far as how you choose people. Then the bottom of the deck is cross the bridge of happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotions. Okay, so now let's get a message from Spirit. See what Spirit has to say to you, if anything. Sometimes I get so talky till the cards don't want to say anything else. You said it all, Big Mom. What does Spirit want the Sagittarius to know? What messages does Spirit have for Sagittarius? Okay. 2. If you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, ask yourself why you are still there. Is it fear of the unknown? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you could do for your soul and for your spirit. Be fierce. That's what we were talking about here. Don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. And the new bottom, slow down and take your time. There is no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. Divine timing is key because I feel like you rush in and out of different situations left and right. And you approach them in the same manner. You know, like I said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I mean, if you're just like in and out, you're going to get the same thing. It's not going to be the jackpot that you desire. It's not going to just fall out of the sky. There's probably some more work that you need to do for yourself to prepare yourself for an emperor or for an empress. It just doesn't happen because that's just what you want. You can manifest, but you're manifesting, but you're getting all of these third-party situations. And what you want is one of these. Where is that man? He's out here. Trust and believe. Male or female, you want an empress, you want an emperor, someone that is balanced. Okie doke. So now we're going to wrap this up with a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. Bottom of the deck is the moon with Mama Killa. You know, the moon is all about cycles. Cycles repeat themselves. You want to come out of this particular repeating cycle. There's some work for you to do, some lessons for you to learn, and then you begin manifesting on a higher vibration. Manifest on a higher vibration, you get higher vibrational people, places, and things coming to you. Okay, so one word of guidance for Sagittarius. A couple wanted to pop, but they went back in. What do you have for Sagittarius? This thumb together. Message for Sagittarius. What is the guidance for Sagittarius? Okay. Got it. Beauty. And you have knowledge with Athena at the bottom of the deck. So you have the knowledge now. Go and show that beauty. Benzai 10 with beauty. Let's see what you get. Did I say number 6? Yes. Number 6. Okay. Beauty. You are at your most lovely when you are being yourself. The Japanese goddess of beauty reminds you that knowing, accepting, and honoring yourself as a spiritual being in a physical body requires self-care. That's that self-love I was talking about. Now is the time to support yourself by surrounding yourself with beauty and choosing to see its power in every aspect of your life. If you can commit to doing that, you will be amazed at how much more beauty arises to greet you. Open your eyes to the wonder everywhere, even in the most unexpected places. Beauty waits to be discovered. Consider this before you turn away from a person, place, or thing. Beauty is everywhere. It's your time to find it, and the goddess will help you. Now, your alignment message is: your ability to see beauty in your world is dimmed by a momentary lapse in self-worth. And I think that's when you hit the same stuff, different day energy. It's almost like you don't believe that you deserve it. The goddess of beauty asks you whether you've been set back by a visit of perfectionism or others have withheld their support, causing you to feel small and insignificant. Whatever the circumstances, it appears that you have been hijacked by a sense of lack. Your alignment task is to restore your self-worth and regain your equilibrium by refusing to engage in these mind games designed to dim your light. Now is the time for a positive self-inventory. The goddess is here to remind you that you are a bright, shiny, beautiful being of divine power and light. You are more than enough, and the world contains more than enough beauty for you. This is a good place to dust off and start again. So yeah, dust it off. Do things, I'm not going to say a little differently, do things completely differently from the way you used to do them. And I think beauty will show itself to you. It won't be the same stuff, different day. You will have hit your jackpot. Okay? Okay. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, take care of yourself, Sag. You got this. I will see you later. Bye-bye.